So that's the opening, the first two opening sections of a Christmas arrangement I'm making for this year, 2019 Christmas. It's based on a traditional Romanian carol. I didn't really get into the theme yet, so I'll get into that later. I'll do 3 or 4 installments in this video series to show you how I progress with my arrangement of this piece. It's a piece called "Oh What Wonderful News," translated, and in Romanian that sounds "Ce Veste Minunata." It's a very traditional Romanian carol, attributed to a Romanian composer, and I'll provide some information about that later maybe. And the first two opening sections that I just played, this is in D major, by the way, and it's dropped D tuning. So I have, here's a D chord with an A and a D in the bass. So I'm dropping my 6th string to a D for this particular arrangement. And here's how I play those first two opening sections. Now this is a pretty inexpensive guitar. It's my Epiphone Pro 1 that I use in my classroom. And I'm not really able to draw a lot of sound out of it. But that opening section is supposed to be the breaking of the silence in the night on Christmas Eve, when the shepherds are sleeping, and in the dark, out of nowhere, everything starts to change. And these opening notes are supposed to be just that. And it sounds something like this. Now I went with the minor key there, and with this ascending mode, really, because it sounds somewhat Middle Eastern to me, like something you might hear in an area in the Middle East. So here's what I'm playing there. It's an A on the 4th string with my 2nd finger, 7th fret, and then G sharp, back to A, B flat, C sharp, E, G. It's really an A chord of sorts with some passing tones in there. And then that lands on sort of a D minor sound on the F, which is the 3rd of D minor. And then back to G sharp, A, B flat, C sharp, E. Let's see. Here's what I do. I forgot my part there. G with 3, slide to A, C sharp, E, C sharp, this is B flat, G, these are descending minor thirds, E, C sharp, B flat, G, and then a descending D minor sequence like this. Again. is all imperfect. I don't really care right now. I'm just going through the motions. And then here's an ascending chromatic scale leading back to the same note, the A, and then start over. That. Second idea. My D minor, right? And then the third one. And then here's a sort of a sus chord with a F. A sus plus 5, I guess. But I wouldn't call it that. This is more of a flamenco, Middle Eastern chord where you go. See this? Okay. So it's... I don't know if you can hear the little buzz. I didn't trim my strings at the top here, so it's buzzing a little bit. So that's the end of the first introductory section, and here's the second introductory section. It begins with a bass like pedal chord. That. So I'm playing this with my thumb, D, A, D, but fast and loud, and just let that ring. So here's what that was. This is a it's another mode. It's based on a Dorian mode with a raised fifth. So a Dorian mode would be D, okay, but I'm raising the fifth to a G sharp. Okay, kind of haunting sound there. This is very commonly used in traditional Romanian folk music. So here's that section. That's an E chord. It's just an E5. There's no G sharp in there, so. And then, so I did this, and I end on an A. Same suspended chord, and back to this paddle chord. Same thing. Okay, and that second time I did that a couple more times. And then here's the end of that section. It's a major bass sequence. So G sharp with my thumb here, and then A with my index. So right hand fingering, thumb, index, middle, pull off. And then okay, and this kind of brings in the main theme, which I won't play today. It's the actual beginning of the carol. So here's that second introductory section. Let me see if I can play it decently. So I'm still missing a couple notes here and there. Anyways, this is the beginning of a 3 or 4 part video maybe series of me arranging this traditional Romanian carol for classical guitar, and using all kinds of different Middle Eastern, Eastern European scales and modes and harmonies, and I'll try to record myself every step of the way and show you what I come up with. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to write them at the bottom. I'll try to record this on a better guitar too, because I'm getting lots of buzzing, because I like to dig in for some of the chords, like right there, and I'm not able to draw, like right there. I'm not able to get out the sound that I want. See that it rattles a little bit. So I have to hold back a lot because I play with a heavy apoyando, a heavy rest stroke there. But anyways, if you're not subscribed to my channel, you're more than welcome to do that. Thank you very much for that, and see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.